Hi, family. My name is Darius, Mary's son, child of the Most High. I love the Lord, and I would like to speak to you today about three keys to Genesis and one secret. The three keys to Genesis and one secret. Okay? And while I explain this or go over this, I would like to show y'all some pictures, some images, um, of some things. So enjoy the images while I go over this information. Three keys to Genesis, one secret. The first key is in the first three verses of Genesis. These three verses have a total of 50 words. These 50 words stand for the entire book of Genesis. The second key is knowing how to read the following verses and chapters. The first chapter of Genesis has 31 verses. These 31 verses are special because they are part of a very secret code. The third key in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, this verse has 10 words in total. Genesis is a mathematical book. The mathematical code for Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 is 1110. Now, the 10 words of chapter 1, verse 1 of Genesis stand as a sign for the next 10 chapters of Genesis. I'm sorry, the next 10 verses of Genesis. And these 10 verses stand for the next 10 chapters of Genesis. Likewise for the second and third verse in chapter 1, which will give you your 50 chapters of Genesis. I might have to go over that one again just because. Oh, secret code now open. Open secret to Genesis and the 31 verses of chapter 1. The secret is that creation is not finished at the end of chapter 1, verse 31, but continues into chapter 2 until verse 3. This gives you now the completion of the creation of God and the number of his rest. 33 and one third verse of Genesis, the seventh day. All right. Behold now Genesis chapter 31 and verse 20. You find the name El Elohi is Israel. All right. Jesus called on the name of God using this name. Why not use El Elo in the churches? To the children of the Most High, be free, do well. Amen. I got a few more pictures to show y'all. All right. That's that's it. Yeah, turn it over. This, that's it. That's it. That's it. All right. Let's see. All right. Okay. And it says Revelation chapter 12, verse 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. Who is this woman? Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which does weaken the nations? Revelation 22:16. I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. Whose cross is this? All right. And then you got down here at the bottom, it says Acts 5:30, Acts 13:6, John 20:17, Matthew 16 verses 24 through 26. All right. And then on the back side, you have, all right, Lord told Moses. What did the Lord tell Moses? And you can find what the Lord told Moses in Numbers 21, 5 through 9. 21, 5 through 9. You can find what the Lord told Moses. Right? All right. This Genesis. Okay. So this is Genesis. And this board that you're looking at says Genesis. And I'm going to read what's on this board. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 through 3. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 through 3 contains 50 words. All right. It says the light. Now, the other side of this board tells you about Revelation. And it speaks about Revelation. Okay? And this part over here in Revelation says, and there appeared in heaven a woman, and there appeared a great wonder in heaven. And this is Revelation chapter 12 in verse 1. That's for clarification. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head. All right. The next one, this right here, okay, is showing, and speaking about our phases of our moon, okay, and the fact that we have more than one moon. All right, or satellite. All right. Um, this picture right here is a very, very old picture. Um, all right. Has a lot of stuff on it. It has spaceships. It has faces of creatures. It has all kind of stuff on it. And the reason why it has all kind of stuff on here is because this is a language and this is a secret in which you know the higher up they hold close to themselves. But it's all a part of the history that we have in this world. Um, I'll explain a little bit. Okay. Um, it's saying, you know, the advanced civilizations when they first got here, they came and they was advanced and they was flying, things, and they came into the waters and they created domes. And then after they created domes, they made the land and all that inhabitable for the people and all that. So it's just showing you, the evolution of where we came from, and it's also showing you who is in charge of these governments and who been in charge over these governments for a long time. Okay, a lot of people don't, you know that, but it's not something that's whatever hidden and all that from us. It's known. We just got to know what's really going on in the day's time. So I'm just trying to, show us. So. That's my end of my book for the day, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, my name is Darius, Mary's son, child of the Most High. I love y'all. Peace, family.